Right guys, I found a place that's fairly sheltered, so it's time for a brew. So you've all seen this MSR before, and it's very compact and lightweight, and I've always had a soft spot for it, so I'm going to give you a closer view of it now. It's got a good strong clip which holds the lid in place and acts as a frying pan or a saucepan. Then the lid can be removed, and inside you can pack everything you need, even combat matches, which I don't like to take unless I have to, and prefer always to use the ferrocerium rod. And so inside this there's room for your cup and your fuel and your Laxida trangia stove burner. So this is the system here, close up. It's an excellent little frame. It's very reasonably priced. I think it was less than £7, but it's just a piece of pressed alloy sprayed green. It comes in 3 colours, silver, red and green I think. You could also use this upside down for a twig stove. Not ideal. It's also small enough to put twigs in through the side and burn it that way. So that would work really well, I think, if you wanted to do that. So I'm going to show you the fuel system now. I'm going to use as meth, of course. Being as the wind is picking up, we decided to play safe and give it a windshield. So the pot does fit beautifully. Nice, very nice and snug. For photogenic reasons I put it on the log to make it easier to film, but that was a bad move. So I'm now having to watch very carefully that none of the fuel leaks onto the log and that the dry moss doesn't catch light. So it's very important to keep an eye on a dead log tree like this that's really dry and wants to become a fire, to be very careful to keep an eye on things. So I should have put it on the earth, on the ground level, where there's absolutely no draft at all. But hey, shortcuts and laziness, and then you have to adapt to your mistakes as quickly as possible. So as you can see, with a bit of risk involved, it is running relatively safely, standing by, watching every second as it passes. Better safe than sorry. Laxida, a great piece of kit. My buddy Mickey Roo swears by these gadgets, and he takes his on every expedition with enough for about 4 or 5 hours cook time in one file of fuel. So if you'd use the same piece of kit most of the day, and you would be able to get through 3 or 4 days expedition just on that type of fuel alone. So I think what I'd probably prefer to do is stick my BCB because it restricts you to one measurement, which you can top up when you're finished from the main bottle, so you know you're not overusing any fuel. Just have an 8-minute burn time. It's a personal choice, nothing more than that. But I like the old-fashioned BCB with coiled rope and just a small amount of fuel. So good luck, whichever one you prefer. Good on you. Just go with it and make it work for you. Cheers. Very nice. You don't even have to carry a cup, you know, if you let this cool for a moment. So, conclusive thoughts. Good walk out again today, within the guidelines, and two things. North of the country in the lowlands of Scotland, springtime's clearly about a month behind that of the south in the Wiltshire area. So, you know, our buds are just beginning to turn into leaves now, so it's still quite bare. Whereas down south it's almost tropical. The trees are full of foliage. So the moral of that story is, if you live in Wiltshire and enjoy your springtime, after the end of your 4 weeks of spring, come north for a week after lockdown and have a second spring, and you'll get two for the price of one. The other thought for today is, it's good to get out. Even if you just get out for your hour's exercise, try every day or every couple of days and get into the forest nearby your home if you have one, if you're lucky enough. Even if you live in a city, there are forests and parks. Get under the trees, walk, take a 5-minute quick break within the limitations and head home again. That's for Scotland anyway. In England I think it's different, because you are not only a month ahead of us with your spring this year, but a month ahead of us, it seems, with your relaxing of lockdown. So we'll all get there. Just keep on going, everybody. Listen to what our leaders are telling us and advising us. Stick to it as much as you can. Be patient, be brave, and then pick up the pieces afterwards. Better that way than not. Till next time, take care. Chin chin. Always look after your dog, and your dog will look after you. At least I hope so. I think he might. Actually, he's still on a lead, a year and a bit, but this lockdown means that I can't take the risk of losing him and causing disruption, so I think we're going to be a year behind in our training. But you know, that's alright. It'll all come right in due course. What do you think, buddy? Yeah. I think he agrees, for once.